Um, what has been the feedback from Filipino viewers of your prominence playing Filipino characters in television or in film?
Yeah, I mean, I got that audition and I was super stoked to see something Filipino specific, because they're so rare. I have had this thing though, and maybe Didi, I think maybe it might have been the same for you because we're both light-skinned Filipinos. But I think the industry has always had a tough time seeing me as Filipino. So, and that's why with the voice thing, going back to that voice job, that's why I was so confident in booking that, was because I knew they wouldn't be judging it off of the way I looked, but only on the way that I sounded. And so that's why I was like, okay, if it's just my voice, I'm for sure booking this. And that's why I had the confidence to do it in the stairs. And I was right. But so with this, with Two Cents Horror Stories, I was super stoked to do it. And I put all the work and the love that I would put into anything into it, with hopes that I would book it, right? But I was like, the funny thing is, I did an audition right, I think the day after that for the new Kung Fu series on CW. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I have a better chance booking this Kung Fu job than I do booking Two Cents Horror Stories, just from historically from how my career's gone. But it was a nice surprise when it turned out the other way, when I was wrong and I actually ended up booking Two Cents Horror Stories. And I think a lot of it was thanks to Liz, who was the executive producer, because we had a talk afterwards about it, and she was like, I saw your tape and I had to fight for you. And I was like that's like, who tells you that ever, right? Like, that was such an amazing thing to hear that from an executive producer of a show, first of all. And so I was so thankful and grateful for her. And on set, anytime we chatted, I was always like, thank you, for seeing me, just for seeing me as as who I am, because it's not like they asked you to slate your ethnicity or anything, but they did ask you to slate what languages you speak.
Ay, Filipino po kayo?
Yeah.
So they could have easily assumed that I was just someone who could just speak Tagalog or something. I don't know, right? But so it meant the world to me to be able to finally kind of represent my culture on screen, because that was just something I'd never had the chance to do before.